Hey, what's up, guys? All right, so let's dive in. Why is there a card stuck in the box still? Oh, that's a beautiful card to find. As I say that, it was 9 seconds on the clock and the 9 of Pentacles came out. This is just a general message for everybody. You guys are about to come up financially. I'm just saying, if you guys, I feel like it started with your gratitude for everything around you and you didn't realize the abundance that you already have with inside of yourself and how it literally flows out of you in everything you say, everything you do, everything about you. And I don't know why I feel that really strongly, but this is meant to gas all y'all up. What makes you guys attractive? What stands out? And if anybody has a little crush on you guys, okay? We're also going to dive into that. This may be a little bit of a longer read. Whatever, I talk a lot. It is what it is. But either way, 9 of Pentacles energy coming forth, okay? This 9 of Pentacles energy coming forth, this was stuck in the box. I'm serious, but I just have a need to go into it. And I feel like you guys need to realize how healing all of you guys are, okay? Not everybody's going to click on this video, whether it be 1 million people or 1,000 people, which is a rarity because I only got like 20 views right now. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me stop. But I just feel like you guys really radiate, okay? And I also feel like whatever you connect to, you're meant to connect to on purpose. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3. I also saw angel numbers for you to dive into, okay? But let me mix this all in. Let's go into the pile selection. Pile number 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do a live shuffle. No oracle cards or anything, just straight up tarot and channeling. All right, I'll see you guys in your reading. Let's dive in. If you guys hear anything in the background, it's Super Bowl Sunday. You know what I mean? I'm American. This is something I really like. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's dive in. Hopefully this video doesn't get banned because the songs and stuff I'm playing in the background, but it's not songs, it's like it's TV anyway. So let's dive in. Pile number 1. Hey, what's up? So I don't know, I feel like you're an artist, or maybe you like to paint, or maybe you're really good with home decor or staging, or staging homes. You could also be like a really dope real estate agent too, somebody very meticulous. Also getting Virgo energy for some reason. Tapping into this, you could have Virgo North Node or a Virgo Moon or some kind of dominant Virgo placement, even 10th house I'm hearing as well. Also feeling like blonde hair for some reason looks really good on you. It highlights your skin tone very well. Whether you have highlights, balayage, because you know highlights and balayage are completely different things even though they're in the same category. Anyway, I used to be like a licensed cosmetologist. I still am, but anyway, with this pen here, some of you guys could also be a stylist as well. Some of you guys are really good at fashion. I just keep seeing Rihanna energy and A$AP Rocky. For some reason, a lot of people picture that when you even walk across them, they're just like, whoa. And I also feel like maybe you're not even aware. Also seeing 0303, I caught a glimpse of that for a second. That could be something significant of how you manifest things brand new into your life, especially with that 0 vibrancy coming forth. And it all takes but one idea, one really strong creative idea that's meticulous, sleek, and very cool. You could even have an Audi, some of you guys. I don't know why I keep getting Audi energy. I'm gonna do a what car will you get next, or new car, pick a card after this once I upload it. This was kind of random. I have a whole list of readings that I want to do and it's written down, but for some reason every time I go to record I'm like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and I get these really strong ideas, and I don't know why I'm going into that. Possibly you guys do something very similar. All right, so let's dive into pile number 1. We already are, but you know, let's shuffle the deck. As I shuffled the deck and cut it in half, the Magician card came out, but at the bottom we're also receiving the Ace of Pentacles. You have the ability to manifest great abundance in your life, and I also feel like abundance is coming towards you really strongly. We're going to pick that up as the first card. Yeah, you can create a lot with your hands, and also your hands are very beautiful, whether you're a man or a woman, okay? Let's see here. The World card energy. Oh my gosh. So people just, whenever they find you or come near you, it's almost like you have this international vibe to where you could really be from anywhere, okay? Like some people might think, okay, you look on the outside like, okay, you're black, or maybe you're really Hispanic, or maybe you're really Asian, or maybe you have some German in you, or maybe you are Native American, and no one really knows like where you're from. You could even possibly even be perceived as like, I don't know, I keep getting Italian for some reason, but you're American. I don't know, something about that nature is coming up. All right, but let's dive into the next one. We're also getting the Four of Cups energy. Yeah, you have this ability to literally draw things to you out of thin air. And it shocks people to the core, to where it almost scares them a little bit. One more. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. And you also have this sad girl vibe. I also get that grime song, You'll Miss Me When I'm Not Around. That song is playing really vividly in my mind here. I also feel like with the Ace of Pentacles coming through, there's something so healing about your touch, about your presence. Whenever you walk into a room, or whenever, you might even really like green as well, okay? Or maybe even just wearing green really helps amplify that natural healing power. Everything that you do, you put your heart and soul into it, especially when in regards to creativity, okay? And I also feel like that is like known about you. You're just like this golden coin, this golden like coin in the air, literally. And also keep getting that game, Super Mario Brothers. You might really like that. And something's telling me, like, if you haven't, you're probably like, I don't game anymore, whatever. A lot of us don't tap into that natural childlike wonder within inside of ourselves. And I feel like maybe you tapping into like things that you used to do when you were younger really are going to help you feel whole again. And I don't know why I am using those words, and particularly whole again, but there's something that needs to heal with inside the inner child. And I'm just straight up channeling here, okay? So Ace of Pentacles energy, and also interpreting the cards, obviously, you know. Knight of Swords in reverse, and you will tell it like it is. What people find very attractive about you is your bite back. It's almost like maybe when somebody disses you, or let's just say you're in competition with somebody, and if you're in a dance competition with somebody, just as an example, if you're like in a dance competition with somebody, and somebody in front of you is like, because this has happened to me before when I was in a dance battle, but for some reason it's coming out in this read, to like where somebody will be like, oh, what are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do about this? What are you gonna do? And you just say nothing, and then you win out of fucking nowhere with the Tower card coming forth. I keep hearing that song, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. I'm also hearing, I got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they say there, just kidding. Not really though. Anyway, so some of you guys have a star-like presence about you, okay? And I also feel like there's very international, almost like, and you don't even realize it. You just end up doing these things, or end up getting these situations to where you end up being kind of like a pinpoint of, like a vocal point for people for some reason. And you might not even say a word. It comes up to you. You're like in your own little world, and other people want to get in that world, okay? It's almost like maybe other people perceive that you're not really, okay, so in reality, you may not have like a lot of wealth or anything like that, but for some reason, a lot of people perceive that you have a lot of wealth as well, okay? But it's because your energy radiates all around you. With the Tower card and this, what do they have in common here? They have this connectivity. It's almost like you have strategic balance in your chaos. When everybody else thinks things are going up into flames, you're like, nope, I have an exact plan. I know how to get out of it. And people also know that you're pretty forthright and honest, and you have the ability to stop cheaters like in their tracks. Like, let's just say if you were with someone or something of that nature, it's almost like you intuitively feel exactly what's going on, okay? Page of Cups energy, as I say that, Page of Cups. And it'll just be like these little things you say. You're just like, you know, for as long as you see with your surface eyes, you only see the surface shallow things, you know, things like that, like the little tidbits or little pinpoints, and it's very, very almost poetic. So I do feel like this is like my creative arts pile, but also like it's just everything you do is magnetic, okay? I also feel like maybe you've never cheated or lied on anybody like that, anything crazy. You're actually really forthright. You don't, I also hear like no one can buy your loyalty as well with the Knight of Pentacles. You stop people in their tracks, okay, from their plans of like trying to like destroy you in a way. There's no other way to say that. Let's dive in. Oh, one more from the top. We also get the Wheel of Fortune. So it's hilarious because remember how I was putting these two together? So it's almost like after chaos and everything, it's almost like you can control the chaos that happens in your life a little bit, how you redirect that energy, okay? And it recreates this really solid foundation for fortune that's meant to be in your life as well, okay? Now let's dive into the Four of Cups. You could be really big into meditating, or even when you're just like, it happens when you relax. When you relax, when you let go, when you're not anxious, things of that nature. It happens when you relax, to where you'll get these intuitive messages. It's almost like you have a spirit guide that speaks to you and gives you these messages, and then you're like, I don't think that's right. Also, you're content within yourself. You're not happy necessarily like in your love life completely. You don't feel like you're at that ending in your life yet, but there is something that is very kind of, I don't want to say depressingly beautiful about you. It's not that you're a realist. It's not that you're a pessimist. You're actually pretty optimistic. For a pessimist, I'm pretty optimistic. That's a song coming up by Paramore. Okay, I could be really into Paramore. Let's dive into the Four of Cups energy. Like I said, it's like you literally, and it's almost like people don't have to people can't put on a mask with you. You see people for who they really are. Also, you are destined for, it's almost like people also find very attractive that you're not wanting to mess around with anybody else. You don't see any, like, you see the Knight of Pentacles stopped in his tracks. Any broke boys? Okay, I don't want no scrubs. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling. And with the Page of Cups energy and the Emperor, it's almost like you want a husband. You want a provider. You don't want, oh, let's hook up, let's go in and out, let's just hang out, let's do that. No. Are you going to help me go grocery shopping this week? Are you going to help me pick up my food that I need to? Are you going to be there for me? Like that. And I also feel like you have the ability to kind of build people from the ground up, and I hate saying it like that, because it's not like you take these people on as projects. I just feel like you are naturally guided and connected to. I also saw 1144. That's a connectivity number for me. I consider that an 8 number. Anyway, so with the Emperor energy coming forth, this could be Aries or even Taurus energy coming through, and it's almost like it could be anyone who's around you. It could be like Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, you know, getting earth energy, water energy. It could be these emotional boys who are impractical and are still emotionally immature and not really giving you the forthright attention and all that. And you're just like, listen, I'm just gonna be me. I'm by this river, I'm chilling. Water is something that you really like too. You might be an empath, okay, so where you pick up vibrations a lot and you kind of absorb it. Think of like SpongeBob, you know, he absorbs everything around. Even when he cries, he absorbs it all the way back up, and there's nothing that he can release it to because he's surrounded by water. You know what I mean? I don't know why that came up really strongly, but let's dive into the 10 of Cups in reversal. Okay, I just keep hearing, I'm sadder, I'm better, I'm cooler, yeah. You know, like from Tovlo, with the 7 of Wands energy in the reverse. Oh, sorry, Tovlo. Tovlo. That's how I used to say it. Anyway, you can Google it. That's how she pronounces it. 5 of Wands energy. It's actually Americans who messed it up. Like, we messed it up. Like, that's not how. It's just like Rihanna. It's actually Rihanna. Anyway, so 5 of Wands energy. You have this fight in you to where you do not give up. Okay? And it's funny because you're like, listen, if you want some, come get some because I'm ready. Okay? And most of the time, you are really ready. Okay? And also, you naturally become abundant. Throughout all the things that happen in your life, how many people lied to you, tried to betray you, you reveal these truths to other people. It's almost like you're a curse breaker a little bit in your family, probably like a black sheep, okay? But with the 8 of Pentacles energy, you turn your pain into a strong foundation, but you just have a really hard time of visualizing your future for the long haul. And I think that's what kind of creates a jam in the manifestations here, without a lack of plan. But I feel like you're in this mode to where you're going to develop a plan that's going to really create, I'm also seeing 3 different streams of income, that's going to create a really strong business or forefront. And there may be someone in your life now that sees that and sees that potential within inside of you. And I do feel like it's going to come out more and more that that's going to be revealed about you. Okay, if not already. Also picking up Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And it's funny because I was saying Virgo. 4 of Wands. Yeah, this is going to be a really strong business. Whatever you end up creating and collaborating possibly with other people with the 3 of Cups energy. Because other people like your insight. like the way that you view things, okay? And this could even be somebody that you end up being in a relationship with. I feel like you're going to get into like business with somebody that it ends up being your soulmate, pulling in Gemini energy with that Lovers card. And I feel like this is, and it's going to happen a little bit later in life, okay? Possibly like late 20s, early 30s. And when you're in your 20s, that seems like late in life, okay? It does. Let's dive into the okay, we're getting 4 of Swords in reversal. Also, your restless energy makes you really attractive. The way that you have your ability to just respond to things almost immediately as well, more from the top. Yeah, you are a star. It could be Aquarius, okay? With the star card energy pulling through, you have the ability to track things. You also feel like your children are really going to be like a very strong representation of who you really are. And you're going to have people from your past try to apologize to you because they probably won't be a part of that, something that they could have been a part of. But it's almost like you're really strongly protected. You could also have twins. Twins is something that you could potentially have, and you could feel that as well. I also feel like the person that you're going to be with is going to be a little bit emotionally manipulative. You have a tendency to get with a lot of emotionally manipulative men who do have spiritual insight, but they utilize their spiritual insight to emotionally and possibly spiritually or physically or even mentally manipulate you at times, okay? And I feel like that's kind of something that comes from a past life of yours as well. We're also receiving Chariot card, could be dealing with a Cancer, or there could also be somebody from your past who is going to come back later in life once they see that you're doing well for yourself or that certain things are not in your life anymore. But I feel like possibly that's going to be different because you moved on. Also pulling in Sagittarius energy for some reason, as well as Scorpio energy. It's almost like every time somebody tries to aim something at you, look at this, it's like, oh well, I'm gonna come back again, I'm gonna come back again. It's like the Phoenix rising here, okay? I also feel like you're going to build something that's going to be really, really strong, okay? It's almost like when you feel like you have no hope and you can't see anything, you're going to build something very strong, whether that's like an online platform or something to where you generate revenue that comes to you, to where you're not like the worker bee all the time, okay? So that's what I'm picking up for pile number 1. We're gonna dive into the Secretly Yours a little bit just to see if there's anything else that comes out. And also if there's anybody who has a crush on you, let's dive into that briefly. Okay, people that you left out in the cold that you thought that had forgotten about you, possibly multiple exes, cannot get you off of their mind. And you know this. It's almost like you feel their sensations, but you're like, I hit them up and they said that they don't want to talk to me or something like that. But at the same time, they're still stalking your page, still doing that. They just want to know that you still always have them. I also feel like there is somebody that is I also feel work related. It's going to be work related that you end up being with and that you did not even see coming, okay? Probably going to meet this person while they're working as well. That's something I feel. High Priestess energy, clarify, okay? Stagnant energy. It's almost like something that you can't really, where you thought, this is what you thought and intuitively felt that these people did not want to progress with you. But little did you know that these people actually do, and they're just manipulating you. You get kind of like King of Cups energy a lot, okay? You might be surrounded by water signs sometimes, people with strong water placements. We're also getting Capricorn energy. These people have had unhealthy, I feel like you got out of this situation, all of these situations, but again, I feel like these are exes, okay? But with it being in reverse like that, I just feel like these people are kind of delulu. It's multiple people. I also feel like people just randomly online also really like you, or people who just noticeably see you pass by. You have a lot of suitors. So if there's anybody in particular, we're also getting Libra energy, Capricorn, with the High Priestess here. We are receiving Cancerian, Pisces, Scorpio. 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that as the top card. So no matter what you do, it's almost like every single person who's come in contact with you is kind of low-key obsessed with you. Will look you up, will like try to find your name. When they can't find you, they're like, oh my god, where did this person go? Like, I don't understand. Like I like with every other ex I can just find them, but with her it's just like she gone. And it's like, nah bro, I know what to do. Because I also feel like there could be a King of Wands who like is really attracted to you too, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it could be very, yeah, like these are in reverse. So these are people who still have like negative things to say towards you, but still kind of want you in their grasp. Oh Lord, and they're like a nightmare never ending. But again, I think you got out of that with the 1949. We're also getting the Judgment card. Yeah, I feel like you got out of that, okay? Page of Cups, but that's not going to stop them from trying. I feel like there is a water sign that's going to try to come back little by little, possibly like a little gesture like, hey, Happy New Year, or hey, Happy Valentine's Day, or hey, Happy St. Patrick's Day, you know, whatever, or hey, Happy Easter, you know, Merry Christmas, like those little shits, you know what I mean? But that's because they know what they lost. Queen of Pentacles, this could be also next. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. More from the top. We have these people do not, as I say, it's like an X. Look how many X. This is Ten of Swords in reverse. It's almost like people are like, it's not over until I say it's over. Like, no, dude, like, I got these divorce papers. It's pretty fucking over. You know, like, I have a new boyfriend. It's pretty over. You moved out. It's pretty over. We haven't spoken to each other in like 7 years. I think that's over. You know, like, but these people are in this, and it could be because maybe you have some Scorpio in your chart, to where they could be a little bit obsessive over you, to where they have that you vibe from Netflix, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm picking up for who has a crush on you. I feel like all of your exes and all of your nexes have crushes on you. But if you want something in particular, you know, I do feel like there is a water sign that's trying to come towards you. Possibly that you're going to reconnect with again with business, because I saw the Three of Pentacles come out as I shuffled. But let's dive into Secretly Yours by Tessa Bailey and see what we can scan out. Also getting 2121 and also 2120. So 212 could also be significant for you. Somebody who's never ever forgot about you. You're not just saying yes because my brother is being a tool. This time she looked him square in the eye. I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a good 40% of the reason. Natalie nodded, impressed. I respect your honesty. So like I said, like, it doesn't matter, like, the way that you're kind of feisty, your bite back, like, no matter how hard the truth is, you're going to say it. And a lot of people respect that. But at times you could hold back. Okay, and ask, like, are you sure? Like, you know, like, are you sure? Navy SEAL. Some of you guys could be a Navy SEAL, or some people, you get like that Rihanna Navy vibe, you know? Wine crafted by a former Navy SEAL. I don't know my voice. Okay. My sister is making trouble out of her sheer boredom, Holly. I'm just trying to prevent you from getting wrapped up in it. Okay, so possibly you could be a little bit self-destructive, but at the same time, other people might see it as like, oh, boredom, maybe she just like got bored, or maybe she just got antsy, whatever, but they have no idea what's going on under the surface. That it's actually strategic plan in a way. Okay, so let's see. Are you able to spare the full 24? It looks like we need the glasses a tad more than quart, he said absently. Oh, of course, hastily, Lorena said. Slid the box across the counter. Haley was too stunned by the sheer audacity of Tweed Twit to offer assistance. Yeah, I feel like, and she remained open-mouthed in shock as the manager lifted the glasses with a hurried thank you and scurried back out the door. I feel like sometimes it leaves you speechless on some people's fucking stupidity. I'm going to be honest with you. And that's something also really attractive about you. Did it qualify? Let me learn. Did it qualify as changing for a man if the man was rearranging himself at the same time? Or was that simply the nature of compromise? Okay, so compromise back in the day used to be marriage. Okay? Commitment, energy. Okay? My grandmother used to be a reader in Puerto Rico, and what she would always say was compromise. Every time she would get a feeling, she'd be like, oh, he wants to compromise. Tell him for a compromise. And that's something as well. Maybe you were married before and that's really attractive, but also what's really attractive is your story. And I don't feel like it's a very happy one. It's not like your life was always perfect. It's almost like maybe that's something also really attractive, that you know how to stand your ground, you know how to get back up when knocked down. This was more, and I also feel like if you want to know physically, I do feel like people are really attracted to your hands, but I don't know why. I feel like maybe you needed to hear a little bit more deeper than the physical today. I can say they like your butt, which I feel like they do, but honestly, I feel like more or less they like your ankles for some reason. I also feel like the way that you touch them, your embrace itself is enough of an attraction. And it doesn't matter if you're like overweight or have a toned body or whatever. And I feel like your weight may fluctuate in that manner. It's just me channeling here. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up for you guys, okay? I hope that you enjoyed that. If you do want a private reading with me, just know that it's pretty awesome to get a private one with me. You get an unlisted link, it's recorded, and you get to play it back over and over and over again. Also, ask me additional questions if you'd like to, and also comes with a channeled message from any person that you would like to hear from. I can channel in how they feel about you and whatnot. Definitely check out my love messages video if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you subscribe. Bye for now. Pile number 2, what's up, what's up, what's up? So first and foremost, all right, so I don't know if your hair is like a couple different colors or possibly like even red, or where it's just like a couple different colors and it looks really cool or really artsy. Some of you guys could also, I don't know why I keep getting 2 different energies for this. It's either you're really, really artsy with your hair or you're really, really sleek, okay? And people like that. And I feel like maybe you're both, okay? Yeah, all right, so let's dive into, I also feel like you have like this unlimited amount of energy that be careful, because some people might use you for your energy, okay? Some people might like see, oh wow, this person has a lot of energy, or what are they doing, or how are they attracting that much? And it's almost like, dude, I was made this way, okay? I also am getting born this way by, and some of you guys might be like really endowed, I don't know, and have a really high sex drive. Endowed on a man is obviously like a bigger, you know, and endowed on a woman is you have one of the other bigger assets, but for some reason I'm feeling like it's more of the breast area. But let's dive into the tarot here, okay? All right, so what makes my pile number 2s attractive? King of Swords. Okay, so this is definitely like, okay, so I'm telling you right now. What makes you attractive is a lot of things, but the King of Swords in itself is air energy. So it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? And it is like, I can't even front. I'm in love with the air sign, okay? I've been in love with the air sign for years, all right? We're getting like justice energy throughout here. But I'll tell you like what makes them attractive. I feel like this is more divine masculine focused, or maybe you embody this energy. So just take it how it resonates. From a Queen of Swords is similar, just a little bit different. So with the King of Swords, he knows exactly what to say and when to say it. There is no losing, especially if this person's a Libra, there is no overpowering them as far as what they want, because once they see it's just in their mind, they're going to follow through with it, and they're going to completely just follow through with the path. I feel like that's very much you, but I also feel like what makes you attractive is your ability to kind of be just amazing in itself. And I also feel like maybe people don't like you with any clothes on versus when you do have clothes on. And that's not just sexual. I just feel like they feel like you're more yourself when you're not with clothes, and you're probably like, duh, I'm naked, duh. But no, some people utilize fashion like as a sense of self-expression. Like the first pile was like very like expressive with their style, or they'll accentuate their style, or they're just very stylish and creative. This pile is like, no, you're very structured and you're really just, and people really like that about you. They also feel like whatever you oh my gosh, it's almost like you see, look at this sword too, like I don't know, it's like really I don't want to get weird, but like the tip of your is really attractive, so that's something. Didn't mean for this to come out so sexual. For some reason there's so much sexual energy coming out of this. Okay, so let's dive into the next one. Next card, what makes it attractive? Page of Cups. Yeah, the way you say things. Sometimes you could be you're a charmer. You could have Pisces in your chart, you could have Cancerian energy in your chart, you could have Scorpio energy, you could be a Libra Scorpio cusp, okay? Diving into the next one, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Also, you don't give in to, like, let's just say if somebody's like, this irritates me about my person, but like, let's just say they're like, oh, I'm hungry or whatever. You're like, okay, so like, go get it yourself. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's almost like you have this charming way about you to like where it's not as mean as it may seem, but you can come off really harsh and cold and direct and very straightforward. Okay, and yeah. So let's dive into the King of Swords. You might have really, really nice shoulders. Also, you make people really flustered and can't think right. You have the ability to kind of like create this mental fog to like they see beyond everything, and I feel like that's why most people prefer you naked than clothes as well. Also getting like Ryan energy from the bold type, like that vibe. All right, so we're also getting and this all it's making me nervous. Do you understand? It's making me nervous reading this. I also feel like you leave people kind of emotionally always wanting more from you. And there's something a little bit emotionally distant. It's almost like even when you're open with somebody, you're not entirely open. We also get the Knight of Wands energy. It's like you still have some hidden cups because it's the 8 of Cups and it's normally the 10 of Cups, okay? And that would signify open. This is also emotional loss as well. Knight of Wands. If you're not a guy, this is very much like for a guy. I'm going to be honest with you. We're getting a lot of masculine energy throughout this. It's just, yeah, you're very fiery and again, very well endowed, very good sexually, very passionate. So 4 of Wands energy. Also your house, possibly like maybe you don't, or maybe your sense of stability and your ability to get sense of stability quickly is also something that comes up. And there's something dealing with like a house with the 4 of Wands, but I also feel like this could also mean like connectivity or people see relationship with you and they want to get into a relationship fast with you because it's almost like you have this kind of sad vibe. Now let's also get into the Justice card. The Justice card energy is Libra energy with the 3 of Cups. It's almost like people see you as, this is hilarious, people see you as, not for you, it's funny for Libra to be honest, because they usually have multiple options, so it's funny to see the 3 of Cups in reversal. Maybe you don't like going to parties as much and you reserve your energy for exclusivity to where you have to, I just keep hearing, I don't keep a man, I keep a battery pack by Miley Cyrus. One day he wants me, one day he wants me not. I don't take chances, it's time ain't just what I got. It be like that, I got a world to let they need me at. I can't be sitting around waiting around wondering where the F my CD at, where Mike will at. So your ability to just get things done and do what you want to do. You have this very free spirit. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. You could have Leo, Aries in your chart. Let's dive into the next one. We also have Page of Wands. So your ability to flirt and everything you really do is pretty hot. So also your ability to create. So whenever you let your creative energy flow, it really, really comes out. But also there's something about like not having fortune, not being like super wealthy with the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune that really stands out to people. The Strength card is coming up reverse, definitely Leo energy, okay? But also it's almost like your ability to be vulnerable with people is really attractive as well. With the World card, people see you as somebody who's meant to travel the world. You do have a little bit of like an English vibe to you. So I don't know if England is like of significance, but I don't know why. Yeah, especially when I got the Knight of Swords here. Also Rome for some reason. Knight of Swords energy coming forth. You could travel to see those places, and for some reason you're going to be more interested in the history of those places than the actual fun things to do there because you actually genuinely want to explore the space. I totally understand that. You're more like logical with all of your actions, super strategic, and also extraordinarily balanced, and a lot that you do. You also may work out a lot, and it shows because you have this extraordinary amount of energy, okay? We also have the Knight of Swords energy, which also signifies, you know, your ability to be straightforward, tell the truth, be honest with people. We also have the 8 of Swords energy in the reversal, which signifies, yeah, people also want to marry you quickly as well without even fully knowing you, or they may just get really attached to you without even knowing you because of the energy that you embody is very familiar to them, okay? With the 8 of Swords energy pulling through, I also feel really strongly like you have the ability to get out of anybody's doubt that tries to send your way, any negative notation that was ever sent your way. You have the ability to block it. You have the ability to move past it. From Practical Magic, you would be like the sheriff in Practical Magic, the one who couldn't really be touched by the like evil stuff. Like you're like some kind of spiritual balance, okay? I don't know why I'm getting it's so strongly right now. It's never... Anyway, I was like rubbing my third eye. Okay, 6 of Pentacles energy coming forth, okay? In the upright, we're also getting the 4 of Pentacles energy in the reversal. You have the willingness to be open and balanced and fair and just, and you treat everyone as an equal, and it shows. You don't think that you're better than, even though other people may think, oh, he just thinks he's better than, he thinks he knows it all. Most likely because you've already studied it and you know it. And you will quickly let people know. You're very feisty, very fiery, and most of the time you get what you want. But for some reason, most people may see you as possibly like a player, but for some reason I keep getting, I don't wanna be a player no more. Yeah. I also feel like you have the ability to be naturally abundant and single. I'm getting like bachelor energy. Ace of Cups. I also feel like you're destined to marry somebody who does have a lot of strong foundational wealth as well. I also feel like you get a lot of suitors because you're satisfied within yourself and you know how to please yourself and be grateful for everything around you. This could be connected to a little bit of pile number 1, I'm going to be honest. Just a little bit. Some of them may have picked this pile as well. With the 9 of Pentacles came out because that was the last card as well, and I shuffled the cards. But yeah, so I also feel like the person that you're going to end up falling in love with is also going to have a really good mindset, and also somebody who is going to be able to match that energy that you give. Also, Ace of Swords energy is coming up in the reversal. I do feel like your ability to hold back also comes up, and I also feel like, yeah, even when you lose, you win. I don't know, something about your energy is like, even when you lose, you win. With the Ace of Swords in reversal, it's a lose. But with the 9 of Cups in the upright, you win. So whatever you lose, actually you don't lose at all. Something better comes along every single time. So let's just say an ex would be like, you'll never find anybody better than me. Good. I'm gonna find somebody completely different than you because no one's better than anybody. Like, that's like the kind of like vibe that I'm receiving. Could definitely have Scorpio S vibes. Also, if you wear a lot of black, people really like that too on you. Okay. 3707. All right, so who has a crush on you? Let's dive into that. Who has a crush on you? I feel like this is like a lot of people. Okay, so people that you have blocked or that you haven't let go of. And I feel like possibly you have a lot of like a big roster or something. King of Swords. You could, that could be 3 of Wands energy. You have multiple people who are from afar looking at you. I feel like this isn't even a freaking question. Who doesn't have a crush on you? Okay, definitely Libra energy pulling through very strongly here. 8 of Wands energy. It's almost like you're holding on to this because you don't know who's going to be like your potential, like fulfillment in life. Like, you want to have kids, like you want that, and everything doesn't have to be perfect in the process for you, but like you want to be emotionally fulfilled like this. We're also getting the Ace of Pentacles, and you also want really, really strong foundation. It's almost like you don't want anybody else, and you probably already have your mind made up on somebody, and that's blocking any other opportunities that could come your way. And more from the bottom, we have the King of Cups. Okay, this could be a boy-boy relationship, okay? But we're receiving air and water energy. Again, I was picking up a lot of Libra, Scorpio energy, and you could be like a really strong telepath too. But King of Swords energy and the King of Cups energy is really interesting. But I also feel like you're going to eventually meet the love of your life, and there's going to be grandiose wealth involved, okay? This could be 2 people who have a crush on you. It could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I'm also getting dark hair for some reason. This person has dark hair. King of Swords, that is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? I'm going to clarify the King of Swords. Libra. All right, so who has a crush on you? Multiple people do have crushes on you, but I feel like you're not really interested in that. With the Knight of Cups energy in the reversal, yeah, as I say that, it's almost like you already have plans for your future, and it doesn't involve like outside other people for the future tense. We're also getting the World card. It's almost like your story isn't over though, and you know your story isn't over. You could have other people involved. You could like a third party situation. You could have like 2 people on the side. Let's dive into the Hangman energy. We have the Four of Swords. You already know who these people are. But I also feel like maybe they just don't have finances to support what you want to do. The Sun card energy in the reversal, and you're not really sure where things could lead. Temperance card energy, and you don't really, and you're just kind of giving the situation time before you make like a solid decision about something and get into a solid relationship. So until then, you're not going to be traditional with anything, and you're not going to be like in a solid, committed marriage or anything like that yet. I do also feel like this person may have possibly been married before. Five of Cups energy. This could also be an ex who could be on you as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or a Capricorn. Somebody completely obsessed with you, is extraordinarily toxic and fucking crazy. I'm sorry, but that's literally what I feel. But this person has money. Okay. I do feel like maybe you met this person at work. Seven of Cups energy coming forward. We have, and also we have the Justice card coming in the reversal. But you're not happy in this situation. It's still left in the air. There's multiple, you have multiple suitors. You could pick anybody that you want to. Okay, I feel like that's the type of attraction you are. You already know that you're shit. Like, I feel like you already know you're really attractive. Okay. Alright, so let's dive into the book a little bit. I'm only going to scan twice. He seemed to be, yeah, I feel like this is about a guy. He seemed to be expecting that because his expression didn't shift at all. He merely seemed torn over which part of her face to study. Nose, mouth, cheeks. I'll explain. But first, I want to apologize for my behavior on Sunday. I acted like a jackass. Haley nodded dazedly. Was she accepting that apology? Hard to say when she was watching Julian slowly drag his tongue from right to left along his bottom lip, an answering clench taking place between her thighs. Oh my god. Okay, listen. So you, like I said, you create this mental fog with people, okay? And I also feel like you're somebody who studies and analyzes people to the T, and that's something extraordinarily attractive as well. Right here. Maybe the longer she left it there, the better chance she would have of actually keeping her resolve. Panicked by her slim odds, Haley reminded herself that he'd written back to the other woman, or what he assumed was another woman. He'd told a stranger deep, important things about himself, and that hurt because he'd made Holly feel like his confidant. Then he'd given that confidence to somebody else. If you're the man in the situation, it's also something that's attractive. I know it's crazy, but you're probably like, you think I like this person's in a third party? You think I like that? And honestly, subconsciously, we get involved with things that we kind of are okay with. And if we're okay with something, then that means that we kind of like it, okay? It didn't appear that Natalie was on the verge of a breakdown, but he should pay attention, be more present, more empathetic. Maybe this is like a mantra, like you're really like, I want to be more present, I need to be more empathetic, more like, because maybe in the past, the King of Swords genuinely doesn't even keep that in mind. He just will say things, and the truth will set you free, but at the same time will hurt you, you know? I witnessed your character when you didn't think anyone was watching, and it really inspired me. And it really inspired how I've treated other people throughout my life. So something about, like, maybe whatever connection that you end up getting with this person, maybe the way you think, too, is really attractive. Like the way that you think about and analyze things, and how you self-reflect and are more empathetic about things, okay? So that was for pile number 2. If you enjoyed that, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, okay? We're going to dive into the last one here. All right, pile number 3. Welcome, welcome, okay? So let's dive in and let's see what makes you attractive, okay? Sometimes the physical, okay, so immediately your connection. No matter how far you are from somebody, no matter, you can feel what's going on with them, okay? I also feel like you may have a very slim physique as well, and I also feel like you like to wear neutral base colors a lot. Ponytails are also really coming out for my men. I don't know why I'm getting the gym rats. So this is people who kind of probably go to the gym. Also, people may play guitar. as well. That's also really attractive about you. I also feel like your ability to just tune into yourself and only yourself, because this is an aux cord as well. So, you know, you plug into your car what you're driving, which is yourself, and you listen to what you want to listen to. You, you know, you make that choice. And I also feel like who has ever been with you, no matter near or far, they will always kind of think about you. I also feel like you may have a little bit of longer hair, if not super short. Some reason I'm getting like a motorcycle. Some of you guys could drive a motorcycle, okay? You just have a really edgy appeal. But I also feel like at the same time, you're really feminine at times and extraordinarily delicate, which confuses people sometimes, because they're like, well, wait a minute, wasn't she just like taking out a whole bunch of trash and lifting a whole bunch of furniture and working out and all that, and then all of a sudden she takes a shower, comes out an hour and a half talking about how she doesn't want to wear heels with this dress, you know what I mean? Or like talking about how, man, you know, I really like flowers, or, and then you'll just be so extraordinarily soft and just gentle, and you know what I mean? I feel like that comes out as well. So let's dive into pile number 3 and see what makes you attractive. All right. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, your wealth and natural abundance is what makes you attractive. Okay, your ability to let your guard down and not be so guarded with people, your ability to nurture, but at the same time be extremely strong and firm and be victorious in anything that you set your mind to, with the Ace of Swords energy pulling through. I also feel like at times people think that, like I said, with the Magician energy, you have the ability to kind of like create an illusion in a way around what people really think about you, whether you're more divine masculine, more divine feminine. A lot of earth signs are like that, okay? Think of like Queen Latifah, okay, and her vibe. So let's dive in and let's see. Queen of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Pentacles in the reversal, okay? You may have inherited your wealth. You might not even work, and that's really attractive that you just have money, okay? We also have the Death card energy in the reversal, which means you're not going to give up on anything until you succeed. You could have Scorpio-like energy. Let's see. 7 of Wands. Queen of Cups. This could also be a woman-woman relationship as well that you end up getting into. Queen of Cups. Your ability to be open and empathetic, no matter what other people have done to you. You have this ability to be so soft with your words. Like I said, this very domineering, strong, you know, masculine kind of vibe, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles a little bit. And then you have this divine feminine energy with this soft, very delicate. It's almost like polar opposites, okay? And you have this ability about you. But let's dive into the 5 of Cups. No matter your losses, you are genuine, you are sentimental, and that is something extraordinarily beautiful. And your ability to persevere and not move on is also something extra. It's almost like you give people chance after chance after chance. 4808 is also coming in. Ace of Swords. We have the 2 of Swords in the upright. So it's like when other people can't figure out what to do, you make a choice. No matter what's presented in front of you, no matter what anybody else tells you, you always pick the Joyce. I don't know, somebody's name may be Joyce. 2 of Swords. You always pick the choice that is most aligned with justice, and there's a really balanced energy about you. And you follow your intuition through and through, and you make sure things happen, and you make sure that you put in the passion and the effort to make it happen. The 9 of Wands in the reversal, you have the ability to let your guard down. And it's so funny because other people think your guard would be up after everything that you've been through, after all the losses, everything. And it's like you have this ability to just persevere, okay? Create things out of thin air. With the Magician energy, manifesting abilities could be extraordinarily beautiful, okay? Let's dive in. 4 of Wands. Like I said, out of nowhere you have solidarity. Out of nowhere you have structure. Out of nowhere you have a business. Out of nowhere you have connections. And I do feel like out of nowhere you also get married, okay? With the King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? We're also getting the Hierophant, as I said that, and pulled from the top. So this is about you holding an energy of a wife, but it's more than just a wife. This is like a best friend. This is a partner. you know, and everything you do. This is your Bonnie to your Clyde. This is, you know, your person. And this person's going to embody so much energy, may work out a lot too, and push you to work out too. I also feel like, yeah, you're destined for a lot of fortune, but I also feel like with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, the attractive aspect about this is that you do not take no for an answer, but I also feel like with the Wheel of Fortune energy and the Ace of Pentacles coming forth, you always have a plan and nothing's over until you say it's over, okay? With the Two, it's very earthbound energy there. With the Two of Wands energy, it's almost like you waited for this person for a really long time and it paid off, and that is so attractive because you gave this person time. With the Knight of Cups energy to come towards you, and with the Page of Cups, and this is why this person has so much emotion towards you. It could be dealing with a water sign or a fire sign here, but it's almost like you've calmed this person down completely, and this person is very attracted to you. This could be my already in a relationship pile, or you already have this person in your mind, you've been waiting on them for a while. Let's see if anybody has a crush on you, and then we'll scan the book for some insights. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who's really selfish has a crush on you, okay, and very domineering, doesn't speak well about you or towards you, and probably like you're like, what in the world? This person has a crush on me. This person actually cares about me. This is somebody that actually genuinely likes me. King of Swords energy is coming up in the reversal, okay? Shuffle these cards. But I also feel like this is somebody who actually wants something serious with you, with the Hierophant energy coming forth. So we have air energy, we also have Taurus energy coming up, okay, with the Hierophant. But we also have air energy coming up with that King of Swords here in the reversal. That is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But let's dive into one more card. Could have met this person at school or something. But I also feel like you aren't, this person's going to reveal how they truly feel, like possibly like later on. Until then, they're going to be really selfish. Until then, they're going to be, because honestly, they're showing you a side to them that's actually not really who they are. But overall, I think this person wants to marry. It's beyond a crush. It's like marriage or a relationship or something. Six of Pentacles. Three of Swords. This person is selfish towards you because they can't be completely open towards you because they have somebody else. Okay, possibly in a third-party situation. Clarify the King of Swords. This person's mean to you because they do not want to cause chaos, and possibly maybe they think that you bring chaos in a way, but they don't know that you guys are genuine soulmates. Okay, with the Two of Cups energy, this person feels like you're their soulmate. This person doesn't want to hide anything from you. I feel like maybe you already know about this other person. I don't feel like this is a shocker. The Hierophant energy coming forth. We have the Emperor. Yeah, this person wants to marry you. When the Emperor comes out underneath, this person wants to be your person. They don't want anybody else to come near you. This could be, you know, a Taurus, Aries, or a Libra with the Hangman. One more, we have the Four of Swords energy in the reversal. All right. With that, you make this person extraordinarily restless because you are constantly on their mind, and they also think about the pain that they've caused you and how selfish they've been because they have to give priority number one, something like, I feel like that energy. I feel like this person does want to progress with you though, okay? They also want to travel with you. Let's dive into the Five of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles energy is coming forth, and we also have the Nine of Wands in the reversal, which means that this person is going to let down their guard completely with you over time, to where you're going to be able to recognize why they're being snappy or why they've been the way they've been before and why they've been so quiet about everything. I'm seeing 5-3-5-5. Knight of Wands in the upright. I do think that this person has extraordinarily passion towards you. It finds you immensely attractive. Also, you turn this person on a lot, something that they haven't felt in a minute. The Sun energy coming up in the reversal is Leo, but they can't tell you all of this. It's almost like they're hiding in the moon. Let's see. Queen of Cups or King of Cups, or maybe they're in a different relationship. You also have somebody who's a Cancer sign who could be interested in you, but I don't know why I feel like this King of Cups is really sad. So either way, I feel like there's a relationship here. So I feel like there's two different people who like you. Knight of Pentacles. All this is going to be revealed. So you could also have a Virgo, really, really interested in you. Okay, but this person's still immature because you have an Emperor, and you also have, it could also be 4 different people, to be honest. You have a couple different people who like you. Virgo, Taurus, Cap, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you also have air energy strongly, but the air sign is the one who actually genuinely wants something with you, okay? I do feel like you have a couple suitors who would potentially want to marry you. All right, 5505, let's see. Yeah, you have a couple different people, and some people you don't even know. Some people you haven't even met have fantasized actually marrying you and being with you. And I feel like that is something that is not just. But I do feel like a lot of this hasn't been fair to you because other people have been putting you in these weird situations to where it doesn't fully represent who you are and genuinely like what you want to do. One more from the top, we have the 3 of Cups in the reversal, and it's almost like you don't want to play with anybody's feelings. You don't want multiple people, but it just ends up happening to where you end up getting multiple suitors, and you either talk to them or you don't, or you hyper-focus on one person or you don't. But I do feel like this person's waiting to get out of a third-party situation in order to come near you. Okay, with the Page of Wands energy and the Star card. That's hilarious. It's almost like he's wishing on a star that he gets this chance, but for some reason with the Page of Wands, this could also be somebody a little bit younger than you who's a fire sign that could find you immensely attractive. But there's going to be a wish granted here about somebody. If you're wondering if there was a person in particular that had a crush on you, this is your answer with the Star card, that most likely it's a yes, okay? And I feel like you kind of already know that with the High Priestess there. What's underneath? The Lovers. Oh my gosh. Can I take a screenshot of that real quick? I'm gonna post that on there. Yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. This person, there's somebody who literally feels like you're everything that they ever dreamed of, wish for. You have this intuitive connection with this person, and it just brings light to them, and they want to give you everything that you want, really badly, actually. But that's what I'm picking up for what makes you attractive, number 3. But let's scan a little bit before I upload this to YouTube and get some food to watch the Super Bowl game. All right, so let's dive into Secretly Yours. No, Julian didn't think he would. What had 4 years of silence yielded, except for the 3 of them suffering alone? Wow. Stubbornly refusing to turn to one another for support or solutions. Maybe you're like stuck in a situation here where this could be like a keynote of who has a crush on you as well. Maybe somebody that you've been with for a while hasn't really been open with you, okay? Let's dive in. Makes me attractive. I'm just saying it would have added to the drama if you'd thrown the plaque across the ballroom into that wine glass pyramid. Okay, so you're a little extra, and most people actually really like that. They find that to be very attractive. You're gonna meet somebody's like sister soon or something. His sister fell back in her seat a little. Band camp? An orgy with flutes? Lower your voice, Natalie. Corrine hissed, but there was a sparkle in her eyes that hadn't been there prior to the luncheon. And that was a very reputable band program. You must be exaggerating. We secretly called it Band Camp Mother. Okay, so for some reason, like you're very honest and open, possibly even with your family members, and it could be like really attractive. Okay, apparently Julian wasn't half as involved as he believed himself to be because his fantasies about Haley were increasingly sexist in a way that was unforgivable. This time, she was stranded on the side of the road with a flat tire and no idea how to change it. She almost definitely had that knowledge in real life. Did his dick want to hear it? Hell no. It just wanted that reward of Holly sighing in relief as he wrestled the spare tire out of her trunk and jacked up her vehicle, dogs and all. No, wait, the dogs are at home. It's quiet except for the sound of him tightening the lug nuts. She leans against the truck in nothing but the polka dot bra and jean shorts, watching him work and smiling. Christ, yes, she's smiling. Okay, so people really enjoy your smile as well. They also have these really weird like fantasies about you and like what they would like for you like to wear. Someone might even like take you shopping and like pick out like an outfit or something like that. But people have like fantasies, tend to have fantasies of you like that because you have that like, I just wanted to say ethereal beauty. I don't know really what that is, but for some reason it came out, ethereal beauty. Also, some of you guys could be kind of like not really tatted or have a lot of piercings. Some of you guys could, but for some reason it's really attractive to this person that you are kind of like innocent in a way. But anyway, so that is what I'm picking up for this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do like this, please feel free to like it. Comment please, because I would like to know what resonated, what didn't, or if you have any topics that you'd like me to dive into. I'd love to do that. If you want a private reading with me, all that info is below. Bye for now.